At Texas A&M, talents are on display every day. But on a campus of around 90,000 students, faculty, and staff, not all of those talents are visible. These are the stories of the campus jobs you don't see and the people that do them. This is Unsung Talents on KAMU. You're listening to landscape architecture students, hard at work with drills and screws. They're installing a new home for solitary pollinator bees.
Oh, yeah, we need to go about a 1/4 inch this way.
Okay, so.
That should be good. 2 1/16, we're close. That's good.
He's like, no! Is that your acceptable margin?
Yeah.
Pollinators are really important for prairies and for gardens, and since we do have a lot of flowers out here, some of the bees need a place to live.
That's landscape architecture Professor Bruce Dvorak. We're standing together at the Schob Nature Preserve in College Station, watching students complete their latest class project.
In the public's mind, people think that we just design people's backyards, but a majority of the work that we do is really parks like this. So architects design indoor rooms, indoor spaces. Landscape architects design outdoor spaces.
What happens if you let go of it?
It's leaning forward.
Leaning this way. Okay. Good. That's why I wrote this.
All right. He's prepared.
The Schob Nature Preserve is a quiet, small property in a city where there's not a lot of natural land left. Here, just 8 blocks from Texas Avenue, one of the busiest roads in the city, native grasses grow and birds and insects thrive. Gifted to the university by late history professor David Schob, these 7.4 acres serve as a neighborhood park and a nature preserve.
I think as technology and society pulls people away from outdoors, the more we need it.
Dvorak's job, restore the small property to its natural state.
Today there are very few examples of the natural habitats that were once prevalent throughout this part of Texas. Originally this was post-oak savanna, which meant that there were oak trees spaced far apart with grasses and wildflowers growing underneath. And one of the things that kept that savanna in place was fire, either through natural occurrence or human-made fires. So once fire is suppressed from a savanna ecosystem, it tends to move towards a woodland or a forested condition, which is what we have today.
By building the park space, a rain garden, a prairie, and thinning the edges of the woodland, they've seen progress.
The result of the work we've done already is pretty incredible. There are at least 350 species of plants and animals that people have observed. And there are some rare species that have shown up. There's a prairie warbler, which is only the 3rd sighting in Brazos County ever.
Beyond creating a place for wildlife to thrive, the preserve also serves as an important classroom and research site for Texas A&M students.
The entire park itself was designed by students in landscape architecture back in 2012. So it's a way for students to come and learn and observe. And as you can see today, it's also a place for them to explore and design and install and help maintain natural habitats.
So everybody let go. It's not falling out.
No, it's not. There you go.
Feels pretty sturdy, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
You need 4 screws.
The preserve has changed a lot in 12 years, but there's still a long way to go. Invasive species still rule parts of the preserve.
We're having some challenges with getting it from the previous condition of turf to a diverse blackland prairie. But that effort is going to take some years.
Students will continue to leave their legacies here through projects like the Bee Pollinator Hotel as they learn and practice for their future careers.
I think we're a profession of the future because as cities grow and the stress on biodiversity continues to become more expanded, there's a greater need for nature and a greater need for people to connect to the outdoors.
If you'd like to volunteer and be an unsung talent for the Schob Nature Preserve, you can find Professor Dvorak's contact information in this episode description. For KAMU, I'm Christian Hamilton.